Hi everybody, welcome to the Chuck and Lisa show. We're back again. Everybody say hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Shut up, Chuck. Cause we gotta have one. We needed one from last week. So
yeah, we missed one last week. Shut up, Chuck.
I know you missed at least 20 last week.
All right, well then, there you go.
So there you go. We got 3 or 4 right to start the night.
Yeah.
How you doing, Miss Lisa?
I am groovy.
Groovy.
Yes. Yesterday was the start of the Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
And I think everybody in our practice called to get their meds
adjusted.
No, refilled. Refilled or a new prescription. Like everybody in the
Great.
place. I'm crazy.
We got more crazy people.
Yeah, but I don't have to talk to any of them because I don't know that stuff. But
all right, that's good.
Yeah.
Hi, Darcy. How are you doing?
better than I deserve, but I think you knew that already.
I know. Lisa and I are writing it on every bathroom we find now.
Yeah, except ours.
Except ours, yeah.
Because nobody can read it.
Hey, there's my cool sticker over our head.
Yay.
Buy one of those, $5 at Louise, Leweez on eBay.
Yeah,
right?
eBay, yep.
Did I do that right?
Very good.
Alrighty. So, let's see. What are we doing? Do I want to tell everybody where I'm at?
That we could do that. That would be a good start to the show. I think.
We'll see. I'll actually
right
give a
here.
start to it. I'm here in North Carolina.
You are here.
But buy my sticker. I like my sticker. I want it on everybody's bumper.
And he'll sign it except if you're Darcy or Jerry.
And then I'll give you more than one.
You got a flat head, Chuck.
I got a flat head.
All right.
There I am. You know where I almost wasn't today? I almost wasn't at Facebook anymore because they didn't like me being Chuck Nellis Politics.
They're checking people's real names again because they checked Ryan's also.
Right, they did my daughter.
Right.
They did Ryan's also.
Honey, that's all right. You've already said her name before.
I probably have. Shh. It stops.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but I almost wasn't on Facebook, but I'm back on Facebook. I am Chuck.Nellis.7 there. And I'm over.
What's your personal page?
No.
Oh, that's your.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the other one.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Chuck.Nellis.7 like Bond. And they tried to kick me off today because I was known as Chuck Nellis Politics.
They didn't
And
try to kick you off. They're just paranoid.
Well, after Twitter, don't I have good reason
They just
to be
wanted
paranoid?
to make sure you were an actual
God knows
person.
Zuckerberg and Jack know each other. And Twitter is the one place on earth I'm not.
But Zuck likes
No, I don't think so.
Cheetos.
I don't think so.
Yes, they say he does.
I don't think so. Anyway, I am there, and then everywhere else in the world, I am at Chuck Nellis.
Except for Twitter.
Except for Twitter. I used to be there on Twitter. But Parler, Clout Hub, Gab, USA.life, WeGo, which is WigiWa, or whatever. WG1WGA, MeWe, which you'll never see me on. What's that other one? Sayscape that you won't see me on because I was only talking to myself and Darcy there. Instagram, isn't that the truth though?
It really is.
That's funny.
Did I cover? I think I got everybody, didn't I? Oh, that one new one, Pull It Chatter. They're doing well. I'm doing well there already. I've already got almost 9,000 followers there. So, Miss Lisa.
Yes?
Where in the world can we find you?
Right here.
Oh, and that makes me very happy. But I mean online.
Online. I am on Twitter, @Louise. I am on Facebook, but I don't...
Are you a robot?
I will not talk to you there.
You won't talk to anybody on your Facebook.
I have Louise.blog, hopefully to be updated this weekend. Right after we take down the Christmas tree.
Right. God, we got to take those
I
down.
know.
I almost did it today.
I know.
But
Yeah.
I brought the garbage cans up instead.
Oh, well, good. I am on Etsy, Vintage Velma Finds, and I posted a whole bunch of stuff today,
cool.
like a whole bunch of stuff,
Did ya?
because the person I worked for is on vacation, and she gave me enough stuff to do for 2 days, but she was gone for 3 days. So I stretched it out as long as I could, and then I was just like, you know what? What am I gonna do?
Why not?
What am I gonna do?
Might as well post some
I
stuff.
asked everybody if they had work for me to do. Nobody did, so I posted some stuff on Etsy.
That's
So
cool.
go buy some things.
Go buy stuff on Etsy.
Go buy shiny
and
things.
your is Vintage Velma Finds.
on Etsy.
Right. And your physical store on Earth is called Vintage Velma, and that is at what exit off of Route 80 and
43.
exit 143 off of 8540.
Right.
Right.
North or south. You can get to it either direction.
North or south. Right.
So if you're going to Florida or New York, you can still get there.
Yep. Yep.
Go
And you can also get my
upstairs,
bumper sticker there.
and you can get Chuck's bumper sticker.
Yeah.
You could even find Chuck, maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You
that
might
would
see
be
a
nice.
Chuck sighting.
That is possible.
Yeah. And
It is.
I'm on Clout Hub, but people are mean to me there.
I go ahead. I'm gonna before Darcy goes. I'm gonna
What?
pop in and say something about Clout Hub.
Oh, I'm not. Oh no, I'm good. I mean, if it
Well,
gets
you're
any-
also best
Ow.
of North Carolina,
right, Best of North Carolina on Facebook.
right?
If you like, try and post mostly not political things, unless people are being
Yeah, you
ridiculous.
posted some political things.
But they're
I
not,
kind of
like-
voiced away, but
Well, yeah, but unless they're, I mean, if they're
you
being
should keep
ridiculous,
that one as just.
you should shut up.
No, you should keep that
You
one as
have a
just the
political
beautiful thing.
show.
I know.
You have a political show.
You
I
have
don't have a political show.
You should.
I should.
You should.
I know.
I don't know who's going to be your producer because
No,
Darcy would
right.
die
So
over
I
there.
can have my own page then.
Yeah,
I can put
right,
whatever
right.
I want to on it.
As you
You
wish.
shut up, Chuck.
As you wish. By the way, Clout Hub, kudos
Rating.
guys, because I know you guys have made a nice desktop version that I am happy to be one of the beta testers of, and it works very nicely. And my old eyes are definitely thanking you guys for that one. Mr. Darcy, where in the world can we find you, brother?
Well, all right, now you can find me behind this microphone on Tuesdays at 7, producing the Chuck and Lisa show, someplace that I love to be. And then later on tonight, you can find me behind the same microphone, co-hosting with my brother Chuck on the Right Side of Politics, which will start at about 8:30, right? Yeah,
And I'm
8:30.
going to go inside
8:30.
and watch a debate. Woohoo!
All right.
Drink wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch.
Yell at the television.
I'm gonna watch grass grow. It'll be a lot more exciting than the Democrat debate. But anyway, that's a story for later on
I
tonight.
told Bornberg to make sure he brought a box so he could see over the podium tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he listened to you?
Probably.
Probably. not.
Anyway, so I am at Dersh on Cloud Hub, USA.life, We Go Parlor, and I'm on Sayscape. And I go over there so I can chat with Chuck for a while because there's nobody else on that stupid thing.
Yeah, it's just us.
And it's I'm sorry, but I know it's run by military guys, but man, the site is just absolutely designed poorly.
Is that what they are?
Terrible.
The
Yeah.
military guys?
Yep. It's a terrible
that explains
design.
why it reads like a military manual.
It's absolutely a terrible design. It's
it's really bad.
So bad.
Almost
But,
as bad as MeWe. MeWe is just groups. Unless you're in a group, you got no purpose there.
correct. And I don't want to talk. We'll talk about that later on the political show. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Dersh there at all those spots. If you want to find me at Cloud Hub because that's where I hang out.
That's
And anyway, so anyway,
are you doing the desktop version too, or you? I know you love doing it on your phone.
No,
so
I-
you may not even have any interest.
I use my phone. I looked at it. It just looks nice. I mean, they've done
Yeah,
a
it does look
really
very
good
nice.
job on it. But yeah, now I'm the phone dude. I prefer using my phone over the desktop.
Except your phone don't work.
Now it does. You got a new one.
So my phone do work now, except now I have
yay.
to. Now I have to ignore Jerry rather than just never seeing his text.
Him and that stupid Chevy joke.
Hey now, don't say stupid. It's a bad word.
All right, Chuck. I know you mentioned
How in the world did a Toyota win? What?
I know you mentioned your sticker, but you want to give anybody
Yeah,
else
there it is again.
more detail about that and where they can find it? Or are you
All right,
ready?
well,
are you ready to
I-
move forward?
Yeah, pretty much. It's based on a 1960s sticker, and I modernized it. Lisa made it look pretty, and it's $5 delivered. Let me know if you want one. Let Lisa know if you want one, and buy one, please. While you're here, also look down below and give us a thumbs up if you're listening to us, and please also subscribe to our show. That way, you'll get a notification that when we come on.
I also don't have black things on my teeth. It just looks like that, apparently.
Yeah, is that why you're looking at the screen that way?
Yeah, it's like
What?
I have black things on my teeth.
Yeah, I got black too. What? I got black. Moving right along. Alrighty then. So I guess we're ready for the show part of our show.
Yeah, let's get going.
Yay! Alrighty. We had a heck of a race yesterday. We're gonna start with NASCAR because it was crazy. First
For
of
those
all-
of you who don't watch NASCAR,
Yes. Go
the
ahead.
race got rained out.
In 20 laps in.
20 laps.
So after the amazing ratings generating beginning of the show and
And
the first 20 laps,
And the illegal
It
lap
poured.
by the limo.
that's fine.
It was illegal.
It was
Okay,
illegal.
young-
He had to go to the back of the pack at the start of the race for going.
It was
Going
illegal.
under the double line. He
Yeah.
had to go. It went under the double.
green flag.
It went under the double yellow line, so it had to go back to the back of the pack.
Yep, you had to go to the back. And you know what? It might have been the last remaining car because 26 cars could have hit it and it wouldn't have even
I
dented
know,
the sucker. Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding, ding, ding. So,
I think you should have gone around backwards. Turn right.
like
turn
that,
right.
like that,
Turn right.
like that video that
Yeah,
somebody did.
Turn right.
You saw that too, didn't you, Dersh? That
No, I
video
didn't
where
see
they
that one.
did the limo going backwards around a track.
No, I didn't see that. That's pretty
Yeah, it was
funny.
pretty
I think you
funny.
should have gone the other direction.
Man, that beast is an amazing vehicle, though. It was neat to see the car. I
I
mean,
heard
even just to stay with cars and nothing else, it was
Right.
a hell of a cool car.
Okay,
to
but can I
see.
say one thing, and it's not political, but
Yes.
it's funny because apparently, because I was outside not watching it, but I read this later. Apparently, they cut away from the lap, and Fox showed a Bloomberg commercial during the lap.
Figures.
Yeah, so
Um,
I just thought that was
But,
funny. I didn't see it.
One
So.
little backstory on the Beast. It was supposed to be Darrell Waltrip driving it. He flew in with the
Yeah,
president.
he did.
And he was going to drive it, but Secret Service went, nah, we can't do that. So they had to
Right.
keep the regular
Yeah.
driver. So DW said,
So do
went
you want-
up to the driver and said, do you need any tips for driving the track?
Yeah, 'cause he did fly in with them. They picked him up.
Yep,
That's
yep,
I heard
yep.
that today.
Yep, he flew in with them, so that was kind of
Also,
neat.
they had 500 Secret Service in the pit area and
Wow.
the stands.
Wow.
I believe
I bet
it.
they had all the snipers up top, too.
I
you know?
believe it.
Oh, they had the snipers up there. Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah. So
Not-
anyway, that was the all-time, or the all-time or the best one in 20 years or
That's
something like
what?
a viewership on TV.
Yeah.
You mean last night?
No,
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, 20 laps into the race, it just stopped because the rain just started. Kind of like you hear on the roof of our house, our trailer, perhaps.
Yeah.
And then it picked up yesterday at 4 p.m.
Eastern.
Eastern. There's a cat behind you. I hope it shows up on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
She does show up on the screen. Just a little black thing.
No, but not on my teeth.
Not on your teeth, no.
Hey!
But So
Here.
where was I? I'm being distracted by the guy. So
At
he
4
didn't
o'clock.
get to drive it, and then at 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
the race started yesterday, and it was a good race. I mean, it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of
There she
trading,
is.
faster cars going backwards. Wait until the end like they usually do. But come 20, 30 laps to go, that's when action really picked up, right? And then they got beaten and banging a couple. Wasn't it?
Well, there she is.
Oh,
Hi,
there she
say
is.
hi, Gracie.
Gracie's on camera. That's
Gracie,
cute.
hi, Gracie.
Everybody, that's Gracie. So, let's get to this wreck.
So,
On the last lap, they're all racing like hell. When was the last caution? It wasn't too far. Oh, it was a green, white, green, white,
this is
white,
the longest,
checkered.
the longest Daytona in history.
Longest
also.
Daytona in history. Also the longest introduction to it. They had a caution right before the end, and of course that bunches everybody up. So they're all racing like hell toward. Wow, look at your background, Dersh. Well, there you go. And this happened. Coming back to the, let's see. Blaney is pushing Ryan Newman. Denny Hamlin's third, right behind them.
And say the numbers for people that don't know. 32 is Corey LaJoy.
32 is Corey LaJoy. Ryan Blaney's number 12. Ryan Newman's number 6. And Blaney is pushing Ryan Newman, and everything's going well until they just crossed bumpers the wrong way, which shot Ryan Newman straight into the wall. And then after he hit the wall, and the car looked like it was crumbled about then it flips on its roof. And then this 32 car had absolutely nowhere to go. He was no more than 50 yards behind this when it hit the ground.
Hit him in the passenger.
And he hit Ryan
in
Newman
the driver's side.
right in the driver's side window. The
That
worst
is when the bar broke.
worst possible place. And you can see if you're looking at this picture that the car actually breaks
Right.
in half in the middle. And NASCAR is going to learn an awful lot from this because the car's never been hit exactly in that way before.
And then also when it came down, fluid came out and it caught on fire.
Yeah, well, that was oil. That was oil.
I said
They had
Yeah.
a close up. The local news and
Yeah.
a dude that was down in the pit. They had a close up. It was actually leaking gasoline about maybe
Yeah.
18 inches away from where
What was
the car was on fire.
that? Man.
It was pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been so much worse. And honestly, we all thought Ryan Newman was dead, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. There was no way he couldn't.
There's no way. I mean, you get hit by look at the 32 car. What's left of it? That all hit Ryan Newman's window. All that damage is caused by hitting that. So he is in serious condition in the hospital. He's able to talk. He's awake. Thank God. I mean, when Lisa went to bed, you were crying.
Right. Because people were making up stuff.
Right. Saying that he'd already been said he was
Or,
dead
or,
and everything, or his
or
head
he was fine, or his head
or his
came
head
off.
came off,
Yeah.
or all sorts of stuff.
So,
And he was 19 years to the day after Dale
Day
Earnhardt
after,
was
yeah.
killed in almost exactly
day before.
within 500 yards of the same
Day
spot.
before. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
it was.
so here's something crazy that I told you today.
Yeah.
There are 3 drivers in NASCAR in the truck series
Yeah.
that were born after
Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt died.
That's amazing.
So they've never seen anybody die in a NASCAR
That's
event.
amazing and awesome at the same time.
Yeah. it
Yeah, it's awesome that they've never seen anybody die. But
Yeah.
they were talking about how people just like Ross Chastain the other day just said, "I'm not scared. Our cars are safe. Our cars are safe.
I
I'm
bet
never
they're a lot
never
more
scared."
after yesterday.
Right.
Yesterday was a huge wake-up call to everybody that as safe as these cars are, they've never had one on the roof get hit in that way, and they've never had one break in half like that in
Yeah.
a long
I mean,
time.
I can't believe that Larson was alive after that.
Yeah, up in the
Flying
fence.
up into the fence, and his car was like that big when
That's
he
why
was
they.
finished.
That's why they make that safety cage in
Yeah.
the middle. I mean, the fact that safety cage is what broke on Newman's car is what is
Right.
The other one is
worrisome about it.
Amarola when he got hit, broke his back.
Yeah.
That was bad too.
Right. Well, there is Lisa told me a rumor today that he may have broken his back, but it's just a rumor. No one knows anything at this point because nothing's being let out, and I don't blame them. Frankly, this is he's got to take care of himself right now. What happened earlier this week with him?
So about 5 days ago, on the 13th, I think it was last Thursday, his wife posted on Instagram that they were separating or breaking up, whatever, that she was leaving, and that it was going to be amicable, and they would raise their daughters together. But I had kind of had a feeling that they were not.
She hadn't been showing up
together.
at the races anymore.
She hadn't been at races, or if she had been at the races, she wasn't going down on the track with him.
Right.
And that she hadn't been happy for a while, and that was the case. I just never, for some reason, wasn't seeing her stuff on Instagram.
Right.
Even though I follow her. So, so this all, I mean, this is just a bad situation in general, because now she is almost like kind of got to stay with him.
Yeah. At least through this.
Yeah, which could
there's that wreck on video.
Which could take forever, and
look at on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
That second one broke the car.
Right.
It just broke the car.
Yeah.
Just scary, that one.
So. Yeah. So that was a bad night. That was a bad night.
So yeah, on top of everything else he's been dealing with, this happens.
Right, and remember I said earlier on when I said he'd wreck his own self to win?
Yeah. Well, ironically, he was blocking just like Dale Earnhardt did when he got killed.
So there's all these discussions about whether people can block, and like in other race series you can block once, but if you do it again you get black flagged.
Yeah.
But NASCAR will never do that.
Yeah.
God.
It was also the second closest Daytona 500 in history.
Right.
10 feet away from the end, Denny Hamlin was not in the lead. By the time he got there, he was in the lead. It was quite amazing. It really was.
And I hope Ryan Blaney and Corey LaJoie are not beating themselves up over
and that
this.
is a big problem that's going on, because Ryan was...
Nobody's blaming them, though.
No, Ryan Blaney was feeling terrible last night.
Right. You know why?
He was very emotional.
I think he's tired of everybody calling him Ryan Newman, so he took him out. Just kidding. It's a joke.
Yeah, I know you're kidding. And Corey LaJoie, he had absolutely nowhere to go.
Yeah, no, nobody's blaming either one of them.
Yeah,
except for the jerkwads.
Idiots blame people.
Yeah. And the other jerkwads, who, by the way, leftists, as apparently we are called now on Twitter, we are not blaming Newman meeting Trump for his no. That is that's a Russian thing that they're trying to make people upset about, and we are not saying that.
Right.
Nobody said that has half a brain.
I know you do, Evan.
Nobody, but people are like, hey, look at those stupid Democrats. They're blaming Trump for. That's not even a thing with us. That's made up. That's totally made up.
Well, unfortunately, that one guy is a Bernie supporter, and
there's something wrong with. There's something wrong.
But
with them.
I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with the left or the right.
Normal people are.
Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't have anything to do with the left or right. Somebody who says something like that is sick. I don't care.
Right.
What
it says about them.
Right. Yeah. Normal people are not saying that, and it's also being amplified by the bots to make us more divided.
No, that's ridiculous. There's nobody on the left that I would wish something like that on. It's absolutely
no.
You are a sick person if that's the way you feel.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not us. We're not doing that.
There's exceptions for everybody. There's crazies among everybody, and unfortunately, a crazy set of stupid things.
There are some people that are just trying to divide the Democrats that don't even have anything to do with real life.
So I'm guessing that Dale Jr. is not going to be able to put Ryan Newman's car in his.
Probably not.
Because that one's probably going to stay at the R&D Center.
We need to watch a bunch of Dale Jr. download. We're on the third one that we've missed. There was Humpy, and then there was somebody last week. I forgot. And then tonight there was a.
Well, that's because we do the show, isn't it?
Right, but we'll just watch them tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah. But I thought he was starting to record them on Wednesday and show them on Thursday instead.
I think they're on. No. He used to record them on Monday, right after the raids. Show them on Tuesday, but then he realized.
Close that door.
I don't care. It's fine, unless it's too loud for Dershie.
No.
He used to record them on Monday, show them on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But he realized he was like coming home from a race, and he was doing a show, and then he didn't get to see his kid, and so he asked if he could have a day out, like not a day off, but like a little break in between. So he's doing it on Tuesday and showing it on Wednesday.
But he was doing it on Tuesday, showing it.
No.
Was it on Mondays and Tuesdays?
Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
So he just wanted a little break in between.
So it'll be on tomorrow night.
Right. But we haven't seen the first two from the past couple of weeks because we moved the show and everything.
And stuff. Yeah.
So Noah Gregson is on this one, and they're going to talk about Daytona.
Yeah. I want to talk. Well, before we talk any more about NASCAR and Daytona, let's talk about Xfinity at Daytona. There's a very cool story there. As you guys who listen to us know, we love Black Rifle Coffee. And this young fellow, Noah Gregson, had never won, 22 years old, and he had Black Rifle Coffee on his number 9. Brand new sponsor for them. And they had never been on a car before, so they were brand new to being a sponsor.
At all? Or
no, I don't think at all.
I thought maybe they had a little.
Maybe a little, but never a full sponsor. And they freaking won.
Yeah.
I was actually cheering for an Xfinity win because, I mean, I love Black Rifle.
And I have a feeling that Junior's going to get involved with that company because he was very interested. Yeah. Remember at the end?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to have a long relationship.
He doesn't just like the.
Oh, and Black Rifle Coffee is now in all Cabela's and Bass Pro Shops now. Yeah. So they're really catching on.
And for people that think it's too expensive, it's not like a drink 5 cups all day long coffee. It's
like your first cup of the day if you want, or you want a really good cup. Yeah, it's really good coffee. Hey, Dershie is showing our overall standings in our league. I actually won for a change. That never happens. Well, you finished 3rd.
I know, but that's 55 points back.
54.
Oh, sorry.
You might win by a point.
Yeah. Yeah? That's okay. I'll beat you at the end.
But the fact that I even beat Dershie 1 week and I'm ahead in the league for 1 week is one more week I was ahead in the league last year.
That's why I put it up there, Chuck. I think brag it, but it's out there. It's on video, so you can prove it to everybody later on.
I might as well enjoy it because it's never gonna happen
you were winning
again.
Once. Yeah. Okay, let's put it this way: the first year we played fantasy, before we knew Dershie, like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I didn't know you were supposed to change your drivers every week. Oh, right. I just thought you could leave them in there.
And you couldn't until they ran out.
Well, you couldn't until they ran out, but I didn't know that, and I still beat you.
And you still.
That's rough, man.
I know.
That's rough, Chuck.
You know, it's funny because as much as I know NASCAR, apparently I don't have a knack for betting.
Yeah.
I'm just not a gambler. I mean, I can tell everybody who's going to win, and then they win. But if I try to do
it, you don't take as many risks.
No,
probably.
I don't. No, I don't. I'm not.
Yeah.
Remember the one time I was like, well, I'm going to do all even number cars today, or whatever, you know. Yeah.
I bet the Clash on DraftKings. It's a $3 bet, and with 5 freaking laps to go, I had a $30 win. I was 5th overall, and then they had that crash and reshuffled everybody, and ended up with $5.
That was a really good race, the Xfinity race.
Lost $25 on that, man.
Sorry about that, dude. You should have put your money on the Black Rifle Coffee.
And this stupid idiot in the back of the track had absolutely no chance of winning. 2 laps down, and he hits the freaking wall with 5 laps to go. Yeah. I'm sitting there counting my money, and I'm like, okay.
Well, that took care of that.
Hey, so I don't know if Mitch is listening to us because I can't really tell, but I don't think he is. But on your friend Mitch, we need to go find him when we go to Jill's house. Doesn't he live down there?
Yeah, he's down that way.
He said that was the highlight of his career.
Working with me?
Yeah.
We really got along well. We
Yeah.
were productive.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, we sold freighters and everything else together.
Cool. Well, anyway, hi Mitch, if you're listening.
Mitch, I love you, man.
Well, maybe we'll try and look him up
Yeah.
when we're down in Georgia.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Alrighty, so Xfinity, the truck race was a good one too.
Yeah.
That was kind of a wreck fest.
Yeah.
Whole
They
bunch of
always are.
wreckers. Yeah, because that's the baby league. Well, it's
that's-
not really a rabbit hole if we're still talking about NASCAR, but okay.
Shut up, Darsh.
You show
Well,
up
at
Darsh.
the time the rabbit hole was up, you were talking about meeting your friends. So don't forget your
Oh,
Viewing.
yeah. Well, we got
I'm
friends. Oh,
on a
sorry, we got friends.
Yeah.
That's fine, but you talk about your friends, I'm putting the rabbit hole up. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Our friends
All
live.
right,
Our
fine.
friends who live in a rabbit hole.
We have friends
We have friends.
in a rabbit hole.
Shut up.
Chuck.
It's raining.
I don't know, it really is. All right, so meanwhile, back in NASCAR, there is so much going on. I mean, you had 20 new teams with 20 new people,
6 rookies
6
in
rookies.
Cup.
Um,
It's not Monster Energy Cup anymore.
yeah.
Apparently, I didn't win a Mustang.
Thank God Ryan Newman's awake.
Yeah.
I keep seeing that update on him, and we were genuinely scared last night that we lost Ryan Newman, and I looked at Lisa and I said, I can't lose my second favorite driver in a row in the same freaking corner of the same freaking track
At the
on
same
the
race.
last at the same race on the last
Almost
lap
the same day.
on the same day.
No, it was a day apart.
Yeah, it's a day later.
Oh, it was a day later.
It was the 18th.
That was really scary, man. I mean, it was. Now I'm going to go down the list of the top 10 here, and you're going to be surprised by some of these names
Top 10 what?
of Daytona 500.
What do you mean?
How they finished.
Oh.
Top 10. We know that Hamlin won. We know that Blaney came in second. Chris Buescher ended up coming in third.
Which is who? Ryan Newman's teammate.
No.
Yes, he is. Look it up.
Oh, right. Yes, he is. Ryan Newman's teammate. David Reagan,
Yeah.
who had retired and
Maybe
came back
he
for
can-
one race,
Maybe
finished
he
fourth.
can take.
He'd be a good
The
replacement.
car.
And it's a Ford.
Yeah.
And it's a Ford guy,
Yeah.
so that's possible.
Yeah.
Well, let's not forget to talk about that. Who's
Yeah.
going to replace him?
Yeah.
Clint came in sixth.
Yeah.
Harvick came in fifth. Brendan Gaughan came in seventh.
Fat guy.
Corey LaJoie came in eighth.
Did he?
Ryan Newman came in ninth, upside down.
Yeah.
He came in ninth, upside down. Yeah,
Wow. Really? What did he do? Slide across the finish line?
Yeah. upside
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he did. Yeah, literally.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Damn.
At least he did it there, so he still got a good
That's
finish.
how I came in ninth. It's upside down, and it was a 9 instead of a 6.
There you go. That's the reason.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's a ticket.
Larson came in 10th. Really, I mean, I feel kind of bad for everybody that's after Ryan Newman because he finished on his roof
I finished on my roof.
faster than you.
You can't even do
That'd
it.
be you on my roof.
You can't even do it on your wheels.
That's right. John Hunter Nemechek in his first ever Daytona 500 finished 11th.
Nice. How did
Not-
Christopher Bell do?
Christopher Bell.
Christopher Bell got stuck in the big one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bubba
that's right.
Wallace finished 15th, which
Hey,
is a little
Bubba.
disappointing. Chase 17th. Burrito. Matt DiBenedetto, he finished 19th,
That's
unfortunately.
not.
He was in one
Yeah,
of the wrecks.
unfortunately for me.
Christopher Bell was 21st. Ricky Stenhouse, the pole sitter, finished 20th. Darcy, you had an interesting stat on that.
You got a black thing in your eye.
Yeah,
The pole winner?
I thought it was pretty interesting. The average finish for the pole winner is like 23rd,
Right.
and that's amazing to me. That's over the last 10 years.
Right. Well, Stenhouse was at least 3 points ahead of that.
Yeah, the highest I believe was 13th.
Yeah.
So he didn't beat that, but it's incredible that I didn't realize that the pole
means
winner,
nothing.
yeah,
Mhm.
at Daytona obviously it means
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you end up finishing 23rd, I don't want to win the pole. I just want to be in the back.
Right.
Yeah. And
Ross-
Denny was only the 4th ever to win back-to-back Daytona 500. So.
Yeah. One of our favorites, Ross Chastain, the
Melon Man.
Melon Man, he was having a great race. He was up front most of the race until he was collected in one of those last ones. And he ended up finishing 25th.
Oh, no.
I mean, so many of these. From
At least
25th
he didn't
back,
have a long ride home.
pretty much all says accident.
Yeah.
You notice,
Tip
too,
Kyle
that
Busch.
you got the numbers that they're NASCAR scored Newman in 5th place officially.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
I'm looking at NASCAR.com and it says
I got it up on the screen behind you right now. Points wise,
Oh, in points.
Denny,
points-wise.
yeah,
You
Denny,
get extra points for
Blaney,
landing on your
Oh,
roof.
there you go.
Harvick,
Well, he's 5th.
Busher,
Oh,
Newman's
wow.
5th.
Honey,
Even better.
you get extra points for landing on the roof.
And you know, as tough as he is, if he doesn't have a broken back, if he's got a broken arm or a broken collarbone,
He's got
or
more
something,
than one broken thing.
I know, but knowing him, I wouldn't be surprised if he went and drove next week.
No.
He's
Yeah,
strong
he's-
enough with one
No.
arm than most guys.
There's no
are,
way
too.
he's in the car
No.
next week.
He's probably got a concussion for one thing.
Yeah. Look, he's still got a head.
Concussion well, it's because he has no neck.
Seriously, if he weren't the big, heavy-duty, durable person he is, I don't think he would have lived.
Well, we'll never know until we find out.
Well, it's not hope that never finds out. So that's interesting. That the points here is, Blaney's in good shape.
Yeah.
Newman's in good shape.
I'm cold.
David Reagan's in good shape. Oh wait,
Oh wait,
he's done. It's interesting. So it's a good
oh,
start.
so somebody thought that Suarez couldn't race for the championship because he didn't get in. That's not
Sure
how
he
it
can.
works.
Yeah,
you just have to qualify.
as-
You just
as
have to try
attempt to
to
qualify.
qualify. For
Right.
it. Yeah.
David Pearson didn't back when he was driving. They did. Wood Brothers didn't even enter every race. They only entered like 10, 12
Those
races a
different
year
rules.
usually. And when they'd win, they'd make the money, and
Yeah.
they'd win pretty often. But they never won a championship because
You
they
never.
didn't run all the
Yeah.
races.
But they change the rules all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yes. So let's see. Anything more we want to talk about? Oh wait.
Yeah. Who's gonna take Newman's
Yeah,
car?
who's going to take Newman's chair if he's out?
Well, he's gonna be out next week. Let's just say that for a fact.
We have to assume he's going to be out
Because
next
all the
week.
haulers have already gone to Las Vegas. He's not going to be better in a
Chances
couple
are,
days.
if you're in serious condition, you're not going to be ready in 4 days,
No,
20 hours,
and they're
8
not going to
minutes,
let
and
him anyway.
17 seconds.
They're not going to let him anyway.
Well, they would if he's
No,
able
they
to.
wouldn't.
No, there's no way he's in the car next
No,
week.
they wouldn't. No, NASCAR
Yeah.
would not let him.
So back to the mission. Who do we think that's not currently got a ride or is in Xfinity could take Newman's seat?
Hemrick.
I choose Dale Earnhardt Jr.
His wife said no.
That
would be-
After that wreck, you know his wife is like, yeah, no, not
Yeah,
gonna
no,
happen.
and there's another fun fact. This race was this year is the first time there has not been an Earnhardt in Cup at all since 1974.
It was pretty cool seeing him up there with
Maybe they need
the
to
green
stick
flag in
up.
his hand, though.
Maybe they need to stick Jeffrey back in there for a race, and then people couldn't say that.
I like Junior up on the up there
Yeah.
starting the race. That was
I
pretty
know
fun.
with
That was
this
nice.
with his smart
Who's the
glasses.
former driver of the? Yeah, Junior won't get in another car. He's got his.
No, he does his Xfinity race
Yeah,
every year.
he's got serious issues if he's wearing those glasses all the time now. He until the airplane crash, he had stopped wearing them,
Yeah.
but since then he has never stopped wearing them again.
Well,
So, we talked about what's his face that used to be in the 8 car last
Hemrick.
year, Hemrick. He's available.
he's doing part-time Xfinity.
Right, so he's basically available.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Ford drivers.
Menard.
Paul Menard would be a great choice.
I want to say
actually.
Menard maybe didn't actually retire 100%. Maybe he just wanted to give his car to
I think, yeah,
Matty D.
I think that's part of it. So he might be a good bet. Paul Menard is a good quality, solid
Isn't he
driver.
from
He's not going to wreck
The
the
same
stuff.
Indiana area, whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's Midwest.
Yeah.
but of the guys that are in Xfinity right now, the only two.
Allmendinger.
Well, Allmendinger, he's a Chevy guy though, and he's under contract.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Ford guys. The only two are Austin Cindric and Chase Briscoe, and both
But Briscoe's,
Cindric is Penske,
they're both,
so he might help.
Yeah, they're both racing for the championship though.
Right.
They're both the ABC.
Right.
Allgaier, Cindric, Briscoe.
Right.
Only.
So they might not want to do
Yeah.
that.
So, any other Fords?
I don't know, but wouldn't it be nice
There's
to
only
see?
2 Fords in the entire series.
Yeah,
Really?
an Xfinity, yeah. They're all
All
Chevys,
Chevy.
man.
It's
When
almost
they're-
all Chevys.
The Xfinity race at one point, the first 13 spots were Chevys.
Yeah. Let's see. There's
Well,
1,
that's
2,
crazy.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Toyotas, but literally just 2 Fords.
Really?
Yeah. So
That'd be funny if they won.
yeah, I mean they could buy somebody's contract, like Noah Gragson. He'd be a good one if you're gonna. But then again, what are you gonna do with him when Ryan Newman comes back?
Yeah,
if he
just
comes
get the
back?
old guys that are like
I
semi-retired.
think Menard would be a great
Yeah.
choice.
Well, that's what I said earlier, Chuck. I think it's going to depend greatly on whether
How
and
long,
when
yeah.
Newman's going to be.
Oh, you
back.
know what? Didn't David Reagan start with Roush? Or way back in the day?
Maybe they just need to move Blaney over to Newman's car and just really confuse everybody.
Yeah, no.
I'm kidding.
It's bad enough they
Yeah.
took Blaney's
Reagan,
work 21.
Reagan might be a good choice.
David Reagan
I
might.
always said
Chuck.
that.
Yeah. All right, so David Reagan or Paul Menard.
Or they can take
or
turns.
Hemrick.
Or they can take turns.
I mean, Hemrick because of the RCR connection with Newman.
Or Ricky Bobby.
Ricky
I
Bobby.
tell you, it'd be fun, interesting to see Briscoe come up or Cinder
Yeah.
come up with the rookie class they have already.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. I was thinking
Yeah.
especially Cindric though, because he
I don't know that
could
one.
he could use some cup time. I think he's about of the age where he's either going to be valuable or a bust. No,
They have him as top 3.
he's not a young kid though.
Oh, he's that tall dude.
Yeah, he's that tall kid. He's not that young,
He's 21.
is he?
Yeah.
He looks older.
That's because he's tall.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a baby like Christopher Bell.
Now I don't know about pulling somebody up from trucks though, because I mean, well, Johnny Sauter, he's 40 years old. He's been
Yeah.
in Cup.
It's too big to fit in the car.
Matt Crafton, he can. He's been in Cup. I mean, so there are some guys out there, but you just gotta. I mean, get somebody up from truck. They'd probably jump in a
Okay,
heartbeat.
so this I didn't know.
What?
You know who I think Austin Cindric's dad is?
Who? Oh, the head
President of
of
Penske.
President of Penske. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a leg up.
So he can do whatever he wants to.
Well, his daddy can do whatever he wants to. He can hopefully stay in a car.
Yeah.
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 And I know who. Put Natalie Decker in it. No, nobody's ready for that one yet, right?
What's her name? Put what's her name in there? She's got a Ford.
Danica.
Haley.
Oh yeah, Haley.
Haley Deegan.
Oh, I like Haley.
No, I liked her until she got that.
Wait, isn't she in Xfinity this year?
Yes.
She's not
I
on this
liked her-
list.
I liked
oh,
her-
she didn't make the race.
I liked her until she got that
Wait, she was in the
autograph
race.
on her helmet. But whatever.
Haley.
I like Haley.
Yeah, she's all right.
Where'd she go?
Cool. That would be neat, though.
What?
I hope Bolton was on Duke campus today. Woohoo! Anyway,
What?
what?
Who was Bolton?
Mm-hmm.
Good old Bolton. All right.
Michael
let's see.
Bolton. No,
Michael. Oh God.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
I think I'd honestly rather see that Bolton than Michael Bolton,
Yeah. Anyway.
to be honest. All right. So let's see. We got any other NASCAR stuff? We're probably forgetting a bunch of stuff. We got Las Vegas next week.
Right. We were gonna talk about. We were gonna ask Darcy about this whole Man City thing. If you could.
Oh
explain
yeah.
that.
All right. If we're done with NASCAR, let's move on to soccer.
Since Fox Sports 1 has soccer and NASCAR,
yeah,
that's
why
all they
not?
got, right?
And we pay for both.
Yeah, we pay for both.
Soccer and NASCAR.
Soccer and NASCAR.
soccer, yeah.
I want to see him play soccer during a NASCAR event.
They could in the infield.
They could at Daytona.
They could have a freaking. Tournament in there.
Hell, they could have a bass fishing
They
tournament
should
at
do
the same
that.
time.
They should have a tournament,
Have soccer, bass fishing,
but
and
not during the
NASCAR.
race. Like
Not during the race.
no, because a little kid might get run over or something.
Well, no, the thing's so big they could never kick the ball that
They should
far.
have a soccer tournament.
The center of
during
that
the
place
race.
is bigger than some towns.
Probably.
I think it is.
I know.
It's huge. I mean, the lake itself is huge. It's like what, 200-300 yards long and 100 yards wide.
It's big.
It's really big.
I know that. It's big. All right, Darsh, your turn.
So anyway, prayers for Ryan Newman. That's my biggest thought.
Explain-
That's my biggest takeaway. Now,
explain-
Darcy, explain this
Lucy.
thing about Man City.
Well, basically, the Man City, the governing body of international play is UEFA. And they have rules which are pretty similar to most of the major leagues. So,
It's not FIFA?
UEFA.
FIFA?
FIFA does World Cup.
Okay. FIFA
But-
also makes our rules really impossible for little kids who have come here from another country to play in the United States because they're jerks.
Jerks.
Well, anyway.
She says.
So yeah, FIFA does the World Cup and Olympics. UEFA does international competition. So you have UEFA Champions League, and the Champions League is basically the top 2 to 4 teams, depending on where you play, and all the European leagues play together during the season to sort of have a grand champion. And their rules are for soccer are pretty much the same, but their salary rules, how you pay players and how much you pay players, is different than the individual leagues like the English Premier League or the Bundesliga in Germany or Serie A in Italy. So what happened was you can put, like most of these teams have 20 to 40 players that they've signed, and you can play on any one match to have like 12 of them sitting on the bench.
Right.
But the UEFA rules have to do with the salary. There's not really a quote-unquote salary cap, and there definitely isn't one in the English Premier League.
Right.
But basically, the player combinations that they've played in the Champions League, they've violated UEFA's what they call fair play salary, so that one team just can't go out and buy a championship by just buying the greatest players in the world and put them all on one team. Mm-hmm. And so because of that, they have been suspended for 2 years. After this one, they're actually in the Champions League competition right now. They're allowed to finish this season out, and then the next 2 years they will not be allowed to compete, which makes me happy because
I'm not a Man City fan.
well, first of all, I'm not a Man City fan, but I have great respect for Pep Guardiola, which is their coach. He's just a winner. I mean, he's been in Germany and England and Italy and Spain, and he's won their national titles at every one of those places. It's amazing. But the top 4 teams from the British Premier League compete in the Champions League, and right now Tottenham's at 5th. So if things stay the way they are, Man City's in 2nd. That means that Tottenham will make the Champions League in 5th place. So
And that's Darcy's team.
that's my team. So that's why I'm kind of happy that they got suspended. It gives Tottenham a little bit easier chance of getting in. I think they're going to be in the top 4 by the time the season ends in May. But a little bit of a cushion makes me happy.
Woo!
That's cool.
Cool.
Well, let's hope that happens.
All right, so you know why I'm not talking about cooking this week?
Why?
Because, okay, so I made some really nice dinners for Valentine's Day. Remember we talked about that?
They were
So
lovely.
Friday night we had shrimp and steak, and then I don't know. Oh, Saturday night we had leftovers, but because of I don't know why. Because I didn't feel like making anything. And then Sunday we had scallops and lobster tails because they were on sale.
Right.
And then I came to work this week and found out that we have drug rep lunches where they bring just
Amazing.
crazy amounts of food for one thing.
Yeah.
And we're only allowed to have them 3 days a week because of the number of doctors have to be over a certain amount.
Right.
So like on Wednesdays and Fridays, there aren't enough doctors there for it to be worth it for people to bring things.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 drug rep lunches this week and 3 drug rep lunches next week. And we have so much food left over from every time we have one of these lunches that I'm able to bring you food home, and there's still leftover food
It's very
the
nice.
next day for what the days that there aren't any lunches.
Right.
So I'm not cooking this week. That's the moral of the story. Until
And
Friday.
if you don't like it, shut up, Chuck.
Oh, but
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
you
I'm
should-
not complaining. I
Oh,
get good
there,
food
it's
all
good
the time.
food. It's good
I
food.
mean,
It's
it
either
really
like
is good.
it's
It doesn't matter if it's good food or not.
Yeah,
It
Mediterranean.
doesn't matter if it's good food or not. I just
Yeah,
wanted
I
to say
know.
shut up, Chuck. You know.
Yeah.
So
Everybody,
I took a
That's-
shot.
well, everybody at work.
Everybody say it at once. Shut up.
Look,
shut up.
Chuck.
You stink.
You know, I had a shot, so I took it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know,
But it's
cheap
funny,
shot.
Some people complain about it, but it's like some other people like it's free lunch. Free lunch. Like, what would you
Yeah,
do? Go to McDonald's and buy something? It's always good.
Right.
You know.
Oh.
Like today we had rosemary chicken, Italian green beans, macaroni and cheese.
You ate rosemary? I
yeah.
loved rosemary. She was my favorite chicken.
Chuck's gonna eat rosemary chicken later.
I'm gonna eat rosemary Clooney. What?
Oh.
They made me take home a whole bin full of salad because they brought 2 big like catering trays full of it.
Can't
So-
believe you ate rosemary.
I'm sorry. It was good. There was brownies
Oh, no.
and cupcakes and cookies and so we don't get any lunch tomorrow. I'm sad, but apparently
Oh, no.
we'll just be having leftovers. And that's why drug prices are so high.
You gotta
That's
pay.
the moral
I'll
of the
eat-
story.
So you gotta pay for lunch.
I eat a free lunch every day at work now.
Who says nobody gets a free lunch?
Yeah.
Lisa does.
I do.
She's
I
happy
do.
about it.
And iced tea. They always just bring iced tea, like every time. Iced tea. Like, really, people? Can you just bring us some sodas every once in a
Well,
while?
you are in the South, isn't that like
I
it's a
know. They
law?
can bring some lemonade.
Isn't
That
that
would be
a
nice.
law or something? You have to have a sweet tea.
Oh no, I didn't know
That is the law.
think
You're
it is.
absolutely
Hey
right.
guys, an hour ago,
Yeah.
Jeanette Dubois, who played the vivacious neighbor Lona Woods on Good Times, died at 74.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, and the lady from MASH died yesterday.
Oh,
The
the nurse.
Nurse Kelly,
Nurse Kelly.
the one that was Hawaiian.
Yeah, we're seeing a whole generation.
Well, I
starting
mean,
to
it's
go.
about that time.
We've seen it 3 times now: the World War One,
And
the
yet-
World War II, and now
And yet, they're younger than the people that are running for president.
any of them.
Any of them. Both sides. It doesn't matter.
Oh man. Yep. Apparently you got to be old now.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
It seems that way.
Mayor Pete's not old. I saw a sign
Mayor
today.
Pete will never be president.
I
so
saw
there's
a
that.
sign today.
Uh,
Chapel Hill's funny just because you see like which signs you see first.
Yeah.
You know? So I didn't see Bernie signs first this year.
What'd
I
you
saw
say?
Bloomberg because he has an office in Chapel Hill. That's
Right.
why.
How bad
And then
is
I
that?
saw and then I
Office
started
everywhere.
actually I saw Warren signs first.
Yeah.
Warren and Yang are the ones I saw first in Chapel
Oh,
Hill.
yeah.
Just in case you want to know what's going on in alternate world.
Yeah, gone bye-bye.
Yeah,
That
I know.
is an alternate
y'all
world.
y'all are not getting your
They really
$1,000.
They really should have saved some money on that wall and built one around Chapel.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesse Holmes.
He was right.
Oh God. Anyway, so that's
Anyway.
about as politics as we're gonna
That's as
get.
much politics as you're gonna get. So get over it.
Yeah, and we're not voting early.
No, we don't like to do the early
No, we
voting.
like to.
I haven't done it. I always
Yeah,
like
we
to
did.
vote
No,
there.
we-
When
yeah,
did
we
we
did.
vote early? One time.
Yeah, we did.
One time. When was that? Like 2-3 elections. 3
No,
elections.
that was the last time I think
20
because
14.
no, it was 2016 we voted early. Maybe not for president, but for primaries we voted
Oh
early.
yeah, primaries. Yeah.
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 But somebody had a good point. If you're a Democrat, don't vote early because they might drop out.
Well, right. If
By
you're a
the time
Republican, do make sure you go vote because you're going to make sure you vote for who you want in your
Well,
own party. Democrats need to make sure they go to the primaries too to get who they want. You know?
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying don't vote in the primaries. I'm saying don't vote early in the primaries.
Oh, okay.
Because if you vote early and then your candidate drops out
That's true.
by March 3rd, which is North Carolina, I think,
That's true.
then you just wasted your vote.
That's true. And some of
No,
them will be
go
gone.
vote. Go vote. And if you can only vote early, then do that. But
Right. Do it. Everybody
I will
vote.
come to your house and I will knock you in the head if you do not vote and you're in North Carolina.
No, she won't.
Unless you're a
If
Republican.
you ever saw her little pterodactyl arms, she would not beaten on it.
And I don't know how to make a fist
I
without
know
putting
she
my
can't
thumbs.
make a fist, and
I
she's
always-
got T-Rex arms. She's
Uh-oh.
not,
Uh-oh.
unless she hip checks you, you're all right.
I'm gonna, then you'll be out the door.
You got some strong legs.
That's some childbearing hips
And those Polish legs that
And
can
Polish
walk up
and a
a
butt.
mountain.
and a Polish butt.
That's right, you can walk up mountains. Alrighty, Mr. Hershey, anything else you'd like to speak about this evening's
But we'll talk about food next week. Oh, wait, can you call me? I can't find my phone. Oh, that was my sister. I was like, you should just go, hey, Siri, where are you? Right?
Tell her that. That's funny.
Uh,
So, there's
alright.
anything else we didn't cover we said we were going to cover?
I think we're good.
All right, well, we're at 56 minutes for the show, and that's close enough. Seeing at the end here, we're going to tell you, again, Mr. Dershey's going to tell you again where you can hear us, see us, this time, next time, and our other show. It's all yours.
All right, yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. If you're out there watching now or watching later, please make sure you click the subscribe button and click the like button because the more you do that, the more people can find the Chuck and Lisa Show. Thanks for being here. We'll be back next Tuesday.
will.
We will because I'm
7
not
o'clock.
leaving for London.
Where the hell are
Until
you
March.
going now?
You better bring your laptop. You got to do the show from
From
Yeah,
Paris.
that ain't happening.
Hey,
London, Normandy, and Paris this year. This year is
Nice.
where we're going. So
Nice.
yeah, look
Nice,
forward
You
to
better
it.
have lots of pictures because
Bring
we're
us
going to have a whole
something.
segment for you.
Bring
Yeah.
us something back.
So anyway, we will be here next Tuesday at 7 o'clock for the Chuck and Lisa Show. Please join Chuck and I later in about
But not me.
half an hour for the Right Side of Politics with Chuck and Dersh, where we do
Yeah.
politics there. We don't do it
I
here.
did a little.
We
We didn't
do.
fight. We didn't fight.
No, we didn't
I
fight.
just told you some
Nah,
things.
not very often, but anyway,
You shut up.
we whenever
There he goes. There she goes again.
whenever we do
I'm
politics
off
on
the
this
camera.
show, Chuck just gets nothing but shut ups all day long. So,
That's what I hear.
Yeah,
I'm used to it.
I'm out
so
of here.
anyway,
Okay with it.
Lisa just turned into a question mark because she dumped the show.
I'm done.
She done.
But you got to tell him first so that
Lisa
you don't
done.
I just said I'm
disappear
out
on
of
us.
here.
I know, but you didn't even give a warning. Lisa's going to the wee wee chat room.
Yeah,
Good night,
Lisa,
Lisa.
we chat room. Anyway, so if you want to listen to join Chuck and I later, we will be posting the link shortly on all social media sites. Plus, you can just search for the Right Side of Politics or Truth is Free. You'll find us there. Join us at 8:30. Chuck, my brother, I love you, man. It's a great show. Congratulations on winning Daytona. That was a good win for you and Denny.
Cool. I was happy about that.
Yeah, and we will see you in about a half hour.
We will see you then, guys.
Good night.
Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.